Namaste everyone, I am Ranjan Takal. I hope all of you are staying safe at your home. Now, in the science of class 7, I started a topic in the previous session, and that was the simple machines. And a general concept of simple machines. What are the advantages of simple machines? Why are simple machines used? And there was a general information about the different types of simple machines, and I talked in detail about lever, its types: first class lever, second class lever, third class lever. Now, to continue the chapter, I am moving here with more five other types of simple machines, and let me start with a type of simple machine, pulley. Now, what is a pulley? Pulley is actually a wheel, and it has a grooved rim. That means this grooved rim, it is a space. The rim is grooved. Why? Because it has to hold a rope, so that a rope is easily adjustable in that wheel with a grooved rim over which a rope passes. You can see here now a rope is passing, and in this wheel there is a grooved rim used to lift loads. And here load is fixed at one end and force is applied at another end of rope. If this is a rope, the rope consists of two ends, one end and another end. Look here, the load that is fixed to one end and effort is applied to the other end. Okay, now even pulley, there are different types of pulleys. The first one is fixed pulley and the second one is movable pulley. Now the fixed pulley means the block pulley that is fixed, and it is fixed to a support, whereas in movable pulley the block is movable. Figure. Okay, fixed pulley in both the system here. This is movable pulley. The block is fixed to a support, and while lifting the load, the pulley rotates. Pulley just rotates about an axis. If this is an axis, it rotates about an axis. Here, if we apply the effort on this side, it goes on rotating like this, and it rotates about an axis. But in case of movable pulley, yes, when we apply the efforts, what happens here? Not just the pulley moves, pulley comes upward. That means the pulley moves also, and it rotates also. That means there is a rotation and movement. Movement means changing of position. Here no changing of position, just rotation. Here rotation along with changing of positions also. Changes the direction of force. Look, in fixed pulley, effort is applied downward, load is carried upward, change of direction of force. Here, no change of directions of force. Effort is carried upward, effort is applied upward, load is also carried upward. The direction of effort and the direction of load is same. That means we used fixed pulley to change the direction of force. We used movable pulley in the case where there is no change of direction of force needed. In the fixed pulley, effort is greater than load. That means even to lift a smaller load, we have to apply the more effort. But also we use. Why? It changes the directions of the force. That means though, listen carefully, though the effort applied in fixed pulley will be greater than the load, but also we use it. Why? Because fixed pulley helps to change the direction of force. The whale water is to be carried upward, and we have to apply the force downward, so that easier. In second, look here, in case of movable pulley, effort is half of the load. That means with very less effort we can lift a heavy loads. Now the examples where the fixed pulley is used is a pulley used to carry a water, and where movable pulley is used is pulleys used in a gym. The pulleys used in the materials in a gym. Okay, now this is all about pulley. Now we are going to start the second types of simple machine, that is wheel and axle. The name itself speaks. Consists of two cylindrical parts. One type of cylindrical parts and second cylindrical parts. The bigger one called wheel and the second one called axle. Now what happens in wheel and axle is when we apply effort on the wheel, then the load is lifted through the axle. Why? Because after applying the effort on the wheel, the axle rotates itself. They are attached to wheel and axle. They are attached to one another in such a way that if we rotate the wheel, the axle rotates itself. Effort is applied to the wheel. Now some of the examples are bicycle pedal, steering of a vehicles, etc. While flying kites also we use in wheel and axle. We apply force on the wheel. And the third, inclined plane, slopey surface through which load can be pushed or pulled. It is used to put loads in the trucks mainly, and when we climb, that means when we are using any staircase. A staircase is also an example of an inclined plane. Now the fourth type is screw, the modified form of inclined plane. Look, it is pushed off, modified form. Now it consists of a threads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are threads. The distance between two successive threads, that is called the pitch. The smaller the pitch is, the better screw it becomes. The smaller the distance of the pitch is, the better screw it becomes. Now it is used, this screw, it is used to fasten things together. In wood, it is also used to lock something in the woods, locks two wood each other. Now the example of screw is one screw itself, and the second one is screw jack. I think you all know this screw jack. Whenever the tires of the vehicle gets punctured, then we use some jack to lift the vehicle. That is a screw jack. That is also an example of a screw. Now the sixth simple machines, that is a wedge. And this wedge is a double inclined plane. That means it is the simple machine which consists of two planes. And in a figure it looks like this, where one part is thick and blunt and another part is pointed. We apply effort on the blunt part or thick part, and load is kept at the pointed part. Axe, hukuri, needle, they are some of the examples of the ways. Okay, in today's session we talked about different types of simple machines, that is pulley, wheel and axle, inclined plane, screw and ways. In previous sessions I have talked about the lever, their types, advantages of simple machines, why do we use simple machines. Okay, I hope the videos of these two sessions clarifies you about the simple machines, its concept, how does it work, what type of simple machines do we use daily. Okay, now in the next sessions or in the next video I'll be there with some more interesting topics. Till we meet again, have a good time ahead. Bye bye.